welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a brand new video. We are sitting on my floor today because I wanted to incorporate my TBR cart and the only way to do it was do it this way. So here we are. For those who don't know me, my name is Amelia and I upload book content such as reading vlogs and book videos. And if you enjoy that kind of content or you love reading, then I think I'm a channel for you. Really great marketing, Amelia. If you're doing this content, then please subscribe, please comment down below, please like, and please follow my social medias in the description. And they should hopefully maybe pop up in the video. And without further ado, we're just going to get on with this video because I'm excited. If you couldn't tell by the title, for this video I am doing the books that I really want to read before the end of the year. Now this is not putting pressure on me to actually read these books because I am more of a mood reader. And then it does depend on also the challenge maybe not challenge video, but the video I'm filming, because majority of the time I'm reading books. To film for a video, I'm really hot. I think I'm pretty sure all the books I've read this year so far are ones I've done for a video. However, I have loved them, most of them, but I'm going to go for the ones that I want to read and I'm very excited. So sit back, relax, get some water and enjoy the video. Okay, so we are looking at the ones down here. The ones that are not got the spine to you are the ones that are just on there because I couldn't fit them on my other cart. These are the ones I want to read this year, then they will be moving back to the other cart because I need space for the ones I finish. So we're going to start with the first one here because it's on the top and it is a non-fiction book, and I'm not a non-fiction girly, but I really want to read this book because I love their podcast, and it is The Girls' Bathroom, Living Life Messily and Learning to Love Yourself book. I bought this like last year. I pre-ordered it actually because it was like I love their podcast so much and I love their YouTube channel. It's for Sophia and Cinzia, and I love their podcast, The Girls' Bathroom, and I love their YouTube channel. So I'm like, I want to read this book, and it's taken me a while to think about reading it, but I really want to try and read this before the end of the year. My plan is to try and read a chapter before bed each night, before I go into my normal book, because then I can get through it. But it's not long. I just feel like it's one of those ones because non-fiction for me is not as interesting as a fictional book. So yeah, but this literally is an essential guide for young women looking to find their way in life. And it has like it's kind of like answering dilemmas and giving their experiences, and it is really cute. And I love the pink, absolutely love the pink, and I love how it's designed. Like it's so cool, and the graphics. That was one like this. It's really cute. So I can't wait to go to actually try and read this. And now we're moving on to fiction because I was like I can only put one non-fiction in there because it takes me a long time to read a non-fiction book. So we're gonna start this way. Two of them I am actually definitely reading because I'm reading it for a video that I'm currently filming, but I haven't got into reading them yet. But the other ones are ones that I want to read and hopefully will read. So we're going to start this end. First of all, I haven't read apart from rereading Daisy Jones and the Six, I've not read a Taylor Jenkins Reid book this year, and I really miss her books. So I am putting Malibu Rising on the list because I want to read this before Carrie Soto is back, because I know that part of some of this is in that, or people are in that from this one, and I want to read this one first. So Malibu Rising is it's the day of Nina Rivers' annual end of summer party. And then it follows Nina, her brothers Jay and Hud, and their baby sister Kit. Yes, maybe. And I'm pretty sure someone who literally appears in the other two books I've read and this kind of like genre are like Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and Daisy Jones comes in this as well as in Carrie Soto's back, but I'm not 100% sure. But I'm very excited. I've heard so many good things about Malibu Rising that I think it's about time I actually read it. The one I don't understand is I just don't like it, but it's not the end of the world. The next one I want to read is one that at the beginning of the year everyone was literally hyping up, and I am doing a reading popular books part 2 after this one, maybe a month or two after, so potentially this could be in it. But it is Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. After reading The Deal, which you won't have seen my reaction to that yet because this video will be up before the reading vlog I've done it in, but I love that book and it's my first sports romance and first hockey romance that I'm really excited to see what this is about. All I know is it's about a hockey player Nate, and an ice skater Anastasia, and I just can't wait to read it and see what it's like. Oh, it gets me so excited when I find books that I'm really excited for, but I'm just really I'm not nervous, but I need to get to it. Like, most of these books, like, not most of these books, but majority of these books, actually, I've had for ages, apart from a couple. But, yeah. And now the next one is because this is the first one of the Dirty Air series. It's Throttle by Lauren Asher. I loved her Dreamland Billionaire series so much. Like, honestly, the best series I've ever read, I still think. And I genuinely think about it near enough at least once a day. That I really want to start this series. I've only got the first book, and like everyone knows, and I don't know if you know actually. No, you must know I did in a vlog. I have put myself on a book buying ban. I have. The only book I'm allowed to get is the Archer's Voice special edition copy that I've pre-ordered, and there's a couple ones that are coming out very soon that I'm telling myself I can get because I've pre-ordered them. Other than that, I'm on a book buying ban. So I will not be getting the rest of the series, but I want to read until next year. Maybe I might ask it for Christmas and birthday presents. But it's Throttled by Lauren Asher. This follows Maya and Noah. And Noah is a Formula 1 driver and Maya's brother's teammate. And I'm really excited to see what this is like. I've heard good things about this series. And I love Lauren Asher's writing, so I'm sure I'm going to enjoy this because Lauren Asher is just a great writer in my defence. In my eyes, I think she's a great writer. I love her, one of my favourite authors. So I cannot wait to read this. The next one is just because I really want to finish the Twisted series before the end of the year, because it means, and I've read all three apart from the last three in this year apart from the first one. The first one I read near the end of last year, like the back end of last year. So, and I really enjoyed all of them. Twisted Games is still my favourite, but heard so many good things about Twisted Lies, so I really want to read this, and then next year I can maybe read King of Wrath and King of Pride. But I know the other one comes out very soon. King of Greed, I want to say. Can't remember. But I am so excited to read this book. This follows Christian and Stella. And Stella is one of the friends, and Christian you see a bit in Twisted Games. You see in Twisted Games a little bit, or you hear about him, and you hear about him as well in Twisted Hate. So I'm really excited to read this book. It's a thick, chunky boy, but I'm excited. And I'm kind of really excited to get this series under wraps because I really want to finish this series before the end of the year. So at least say I finished 1 or 2 series this year, so yeah. The next one is the second book to When in Rome, Practice Makes Perfect by Sarah Adams. This book is... The first book was one of my favourite books. I loved that book. Very cute, easy to read. And I'm intrigued to see what this one is because this is Annie, who is... I want to say his name was Noah, but I might be wrong. I can't really remember the name of the guy When in Rome. Really bad because I've recently read it. But his sister... is the main character in this one, and the guy in it is actually Amelia's bodyguard. So I'm excited to read this one and see what this is like because I did really enjoy When in Rome. So fingers crossed. The next one is the second one in the Off-Campus series. I fell in love with Al Kennedy's writing from reading The Deal. Like, I was hooked on The Deal from pretty much when I started reading it. So I cannot wait, but I'm so excited to read this. Like, this is following Logan and Grace. And I'm pretty sure I remember reading about Grace in The Deal. And so I can't wait to read this one because I think these books follows like the boys who are all in, like, were mentioned in the first book, and then the girls also are mentioned in the first book. So I'm excited to read this one. Absolutely, I fell in love with The Deal, so fingers crossed this is so good. The next one, and this is a Christmas one, so not until December. I will not be reading this till December, but I did do a reading vlog for a Christmas book last year, and I want to do a reading vlog for another Christmas book for Christmas this year, so I want to read A Merry Little Meet Cute by Julie Murphy and Sierra Simone. I really wanted this last year, however, didn't get around to getting it until the new year because my friend bought it for me for a Christmas present. And so I'm going to read it this year for Christmas, and I'm really excited because it looks really cute, and it's about a girl called B, who is an actress, I think, yeah, and they're filming a film, yeah, and her co-star Logan, and they're filming a film, and yeah, I'm excited. The next one I am actually reading for the current reading vlog I'm filming, so it will definitely get read, is Flawless by Elsie Silver. Heard so many things about this, and why I'm so excited to read this. When I got this on TikTok shop, I've never been more excited for a book in my life, but I'm so excited. This is a cowboy romance, I want to say. I don't know too much, but I'm going to it's a cowboy romance, and it's kind of like forbidden love by the sounds of it. I might be getting it completely wrong, but I'm very excited to give this one a read, because I've heard so many good things about it. Anyone who knows me knows I love Harry Potter, and I am trying to get through the Harry Potter books, and I am still ashamed that I've not read one this year, but I read 3 last year, and I need to get through them, but the thing that puts me about them is that they get thicker and thicker and thicker. But I have proven myself this year that I can read thicker books. Like I read Akamath, or Court of Mr. Fury, and that's quite a thick book, and I read that in 3 days because I was reading it for a challenge. So I am planning, hopefully the beginning of August, to finish the other video. Probably won't have, and start another video, but if not, at some point I will do this. But I want to read Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, which is the 4th book in the series. Not my favourite film, it used to be, because I loved Cedric Diggory and Robert Pattinson, but I overwatched that film. Like when I say I overwatch Harry Potter anyway, I watch it all the time. I'm not bored of it, but I overwatched the full film that I'm like, I don't hate it, I just don't love it, but I'm intrigued to see what it's like in the book because I've not read this book before, so I'm excited. And then we are trying to get through this series. Oh, and the other 2 are gonna fall. We're trying to get through this series, so I want to read Addicted for Now, which is the 3rd book in the Addicted and Calloway Sister series, and it's the one before the Calloway series starts. This is another story about Lillian Lowe, and it's when he's come out of rehab, and they're trying to, from the sound of it, they're trying to sort through their addiction, and I'm excited for this one. I'm excited to give this one a read. I'm very nervous because the Sky to take the cover I've got, but I'm excited to get through to it, but I'm very excited. What's happened to the cover? Oh my god. This has been damaged. I've damaged my book. Oh well. No, it's not the end of the world. I can still read it. But I'm so excited. And then we are trying to finish another series this year, and that is, I want to read Kingdom of the Feared, which is the final book in the Kingdom of the Wicked series. I love the first 2, and the last one ended on a bit of a cliffhanger that I need to know what happens. And I've been meaning to pick this up for a while, but I've been willing to read a load of other books as well, so I do want to finish this one, and it will be coming very soon when I finish it, and I will read it for a vlog, because I feel like I've read the other 2 for vlogs and documented it, that I need to read this one for a vlog as well to document my feelings, because this was the first fantasy series I read. I started reading, and that was the first one I read was obviously Kingdom of the Wicked, and that was the first fantasy book I've read in a long, long time. And I remember really falling in love with fantasy a bit more, so I'm really excited for this one. And then finally, I'm doing it for the video that I'm actually currently filming, so I know I'm going to get to it. And it is Happy Place by Emily Henry. I've been waiting to read this book for so long. I loved Beach Read. Like, Beach Read is my top book of hers, like, by far. You and Me on Vacation was good. I liked it. I really did enjoy it more than Book Lovers. I feel like I need to give Book Lovers another chance, but I just don't know. I just don't know how I feel. But I'm very excited about Emily Henry's latest one of Happy Place. I'm excited to give this a go. Very soon I will be reading this one. I can't decide if I'm going to read it next or I'm going to read it after Flawless, but I will be reading it very soon, so yes, I'm so excited. But that is all the books that I want to read this year. By the end of the year, I do have to get it to 50, and that's not going to get me to 50 books, but they are the ones I really want to read. I have also got 2 audibles that I'm trying to read through, listen through, 3 actually. I've got The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez, because that's the one before the Happy Ever After playlist. And I've got, I don't remember what it's called, I only got it yesterday, it's a fantasy one, it's 24 hours long, so it's a long book. Let me get my phone and have a look. Audible. Come on, Lord. The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson, which is a 24-hour book, so I don't know if I'll get through it. And I also want to read As Seen on TV by Meredith Shaw. I actually started that at like the end of last year on Audible, and I never finished it, so yeah, I really want to read that or listen to that, so that could get me up there. But yeah, that is the end of this video. If you do enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up, please comment down below, please subscribe, and I will see you again very soon with another video.